Hi, welcome back to EducateTube.com. My name is Sipsky, your host. Last week I showed you how I salvage a lithium iron phosphate battery and how I decide which part of the cell is good and which one is dead. And the one that is good I end up using. It ended up to become a 10-volt battery system. However, this week I decided I want a more standard battery, which is a 12-volt. So I had to take it apart and re-solder it to make it a 12-volt battery system, which is much more useful. Let me show you today what I did. Alright, so last week I bought this lithium iron phosphate battery, and it was a pretty good buy. I bought it for $40 for a 12-volt 100 amp system. Now what I end up finding out is that I think there's a 4 battery that is dead, so I can't use that. So it's not really a true 100 amp 12-volt system. It's actually probably 75 amp. Now that's assuming, of course, it's still new. Most likely it's not. So let's say it was only 50 amp 12-volt. It's still going to be usable, and for the price of $40, that's still a bargain. Anyway, so I decided, well, you know what, let's take it apart, take each cell apart, and then end up resoldering it to make it into a 12-volt battery system. So as you can see here, I have 2 of them. I end up able to put together. So this is one cell is 3.2, another one is 2.2, 3.2, 3.2, connected in series. That gives me a 12-volt system for lithium iron phosphate battery. You notice I put a label here. I can only charge it up to 14.6, but 13.6 is okay. So any range between that. For old battery, I think I would stick to 13.6 to 14 volt. Now, the way I charge it, I use this special battery charger. This is a Noco Genius 10. It allows me to charge lithium batteries, particularly lithium iron phosphate batteries. So as you can see here, there's another battery that I was able to put together, a 12 volt over here. Okay, so it's currently charging. As you can see here, is bringing it up. It's going green. Once it's single green light, it indicates that it's fully charged. As you can see, I also have a voltmeter to monitor the voltage. So now it's sitting at about 13.7677, and maybe it'll reach 14 and it'll stop charging. Okay, so very good battery charging system. Of course, if I wanted to make it more sophisticated, I would put in a BMS system or battery management system into this battery. But because it's only a small single cell, like 25 amp hour battery, that is 3.2 volt, I think, and because I have a very good battery charging system, that's particularly for lithium, I think I'm okay with that. And lithium iron phosphate generally is quite safe when you're trying to charge it, not like the lithium polymers. So I'm all right with that. And so with the proper battery charging system and a small, no more than, I think this is a 340 watt hour battery system, I think it's pretty safe. So I'm okay with that. So as you can see, I was able to salvage those used lithium iron phosphate battery and convert it into a 12-volt system. So each of this pack that I was able to connect together in series, so 12-volt system, it's giving me about 340 amp hour system. Now, of course, that's assuming that it's new. Obviously, when I bought it, it was used, so it's probably less than that for sure, probably less than 300 watt hour. But I will still have to check its capacity. I'll do a test on that later on. Even if it's 200 watt hour system, that's still worth it. I mean, if you were to buy a 200 watt lithium iron phosphate battery system, it will cost you over $100. So yeah, I was able to get 2 of this, right? Plus the leftovers, okay, is this one here. This is actually a 10-volt battery system, lithium iron phosphate battery system. So yes, this is not the standard one. So when I do charge this, I have to monitor the voltage, making sure that it doesn't go beyond 10.4, I believe, is the highest voltage reading I should get from charging this battery. Okay, so because it's only 3 battery, 3.2 in series, 3 of them, and that won't give you a maximum of 10.2 or 10.4. and I don't want to exceed that. That will overcharge this lithium iron phosphate battery and it will ruin it. Okay, so that's why, yeah, so I was able to get 12, 12, and 10 volt system. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and give me a little heart of appreciation. And I'll see you next time. Bye.